Before we start, let me make one thing clear. This video is not made for kids. Hello everyone, that one autistic train fan is back from the dead. I don't know why I keep saying that quote, it has no relevance. Regardless. First up, 500 subscribers. Holy moly. I don't even know what to say. Thank you to everyone who's willingly tried to help me through the journey of YouTube, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. Now then, you may have recognized that it is October 31st, the big day of Halloween. And there are people who spend Halloween in many different ways. Some, preferably children, like to go on trick-or-treating. Some might like to watch horror movies, like The Shining. Dun dun dun! But then there are the other group of people who just like spending Halloween doing small, simple things, like carving pumpkins or really whatever. I'm not that big on Halloween or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like a good horror movie, but you know what I mean. How did I spend Halloween this year? Thomas Train Toys. Let's go. I went to the Barras, which is a famous, shopping spot in Scotland. So I got a couple wee cool guys. Let's start with the Ertl Troublesome Truck. It's just your average Ertl backwards troublesome truck with open eyes and facing backwards. The face is just so classic and I love how it looks. You know, it's definitely thinking of something cheeky. His coal is just... I don't hate it, but I think I just prefer when you don't try to... I'm just more of a fan of, empty trucks you can put cargo pieces into. That's just more fun in my case. But, yeah. If you disagree, that's fine. I have decided to name this truck Jim. No real reason, I just wanted to. Next one up is a Take and Play Charlie from 2013. This is a pretty nice item, I guess. I mean, it's trying to represent one of the most fan-hated characters. The face, he definitely looks a little bit crazy. Decent purple color. Some of the white lining on him is starting to chip off, as you can see, but cool, I guess. I don't know why there's this notch on the back of him. All the rest of the 2013 Take and Play engines. I'm not sure why, but oh well. I got him because I thought he'd be a cool little thing, I guess. And plus, I'm not that big of a Charlie hater. I'm not saying he's a good character, but I'm just saying I don't really care all that much for him. You have to admit, though, that his merch can go from good to crap. I want to credit that guy, right there, for the theme from Charlie and Eddie. The next item is a Take and Play 2010 Dust-Covered Thomas. I wanted to pick this guy up since I originally thought he was just an average, good condition Take and Play Thomas from 2010, since I'm a big fan of that same time period of Thomas and Friends. But I ended up realizing that he's he has gold speckles on his side. So this reminded me of a review video for the Rumbling Goldmine set by Leo Kim Video, and how the Thomas seems to have that resemblance too. I never really saw this whole gold thing until after I got him, but I think he's cool. I like to take and play 2010 Thomas. He's just so cute and silly. Him and Charlie are the only take and play engines I got from this whole thing. I didn't get any motorized engines. Now, the last two are kind of interesting. These two are actually new in box real wood items I saw. Specifically, I got Toby and Diesel from the Painted at Real Wood range. Now, these are kind of cool since I am with the most amount of people that say that the Real Wood Thomas range was a big mistake, but it did produce some decent models. Two of those, ironically, being Diesel and Toby. So, let's unbox them and review them, I guess. First, we have Diesel. It's kind of cool having a real wood item. And out of all of them, I'm kind of glad there's Diesel. I don't know why they have these weird flat bits of metal underneath them. I think it's for the sake of... Well, actually, I haven't a clue why, but... Cool, I guess. Diesel has a pretty okay face. I don't know why he looks bug-eyed, like he looks a little derpy. The detail, despite being mostly flat, is actually okay. Out of any of the models who deserve to be given this, like, real wood redo over, it was Diesel. Since the unpainted variant from 2018 looks disgusting. Now let's compare him to his 2022 redesign. I don't really hate one over the other. They both have good qualities about them that... Though if I had to try and pick, I might pick the 2022, because there's more 3D detailing, the ladders and the toolboxes. Not to mention he's longer, which is really cool. I like that. I'm not calling the real wood fully painted version bad. The unpainted one from 2018, definitely bad. Something I like from the real wood range is that the names are actually kind of carved into their chassis, which is kind of cool. I can't really think of many Thomas ranges that try to do that. I just wish so much of his detail wasn't just flat. Let's take a look at the box. Nice looking detail, I guess. Minimalist, but alright. According to all this legal mumbo jumbo. But, well, oh well. Now we can do Toby. Now, I have more things to say about Toby since he's the more interesting out of the two. I want to thank Roland Long Thomas for the Break World Big Adventures theme, along with the Sudrian Warrior for the instrumental version of the South African variant of the theme. Let's put Diesel back in his cardboard and plastic prison and stay there. Now we can open Toby. Oh Jesus, okay. Alrightio. Basically the same thing as Diesel, except with Toby's image and name. along with Spree Chender Toby. I don't know what that means, but if any of you know what that means, feel free to comment it down below. Now we have Toby. Oh Jesus, I have to turn that thing off because we have to go look at them. Detail-wise, Toby actually looks pretty good. I like the wood detailing on the side, which kind of, ironically, since he is ironically made of wood, actually feels kind of nice. He has the panel detailing with his tail lamp and a headlamp. His roof isn't a separate piece, which, okay, I guess. I'm assuming they didn't make it a separate piece for the sake of making it, but oh well. I kind of wish his funnel and bell were, at the very least, somewhat 3D, but but to be fair, this is the same Thomas and Friends range that gave the engines flat, non-existent domes, so that's not really saying much. There's my cat. She's kind of silly, I know. There's my other cat. Haley. Hello. Never mind, it's fine, let's just resume. Toby, I think his face, pretty okay. Looks like CGI Toby. He actually has three semi 3D buffers if you look hard enough. Try and zoom in to get a good look. You can see it, you can sort of see he has 3-dimensional buffers. Kind of cool, I guess. He has his titular 4 wheels, which is the one thing it's something I'm a little upset over. Because he has 3. But compared this to the 2022 Toby, I actually might prefer the 2019 one. Yeah, I know, it's a very dumb opinion because the new wooden Toby is taller and actually has 6 wheels. The 6 wheels I can handle. The skinnier and just taller appearance of it, I can't handle. Because it makes his car catchers look wrong. As someone puts it, Thomas Wooden Railway is high quality and built to last, which I do not disagree to. Not to mention, it's just nice having wooden trains because you can just build a whole ass track and just scoot them along with that satisfying wood against wheels. Because, oof, boy, that is an amazing feeling. I've put this Toby up against my 2022 Thomas and Percy, and he kind of fits in with them. Obviously, when they add extra details, but it kind of fits. The 2019 Toby has a brighter brown and isn't as skinny as the 2022 Toby, and that just kind of looks better on him, so I prefer the wood version. But that's basically all I got from the Barras for Halloween. I might preserve these boxes, but I don't know. We'll see. That was an amazing shot. Anyway, that's been the Halloween video, and I'm sorry that I wasn't able to make those Halloween videos I promised, but I just didn't have enough time to do them. So, with all that said, I am that one autistic train fan. And if you ever miss me, look for me in these characters. With that said, have a cracking Halloween, lads. Or something, I guess. Rock and roll!